Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn how to write a surd as a single surd. Single surd means there's no number outside. Every number has to be inside the square root sign. Okay, so the first question, write the following as a single surd. Now the question is 5 root 2. Okay, 5 root 2. That 5 is outside but 2 is inside the square root sign. We need to take 5 also inside. So we cannot literally take 5 like that. So remember the formula a equal to square root of a square. So a equal to square root of a square. So what I am going to do is I will write 5. 5 becomes square root of 5 square. Okay, so I'm going to use that scenario here to do the question. So therefore 5, when it goes to the inside the square root, becomes 5 square. Then of course times 2. Okay, we can't write 5 square 2, it's times 2. Now when you simplify, this becomes square root of 50. Okay, so this is your answer for the question. Likewise, we do another simple example, the same idea. Now the same theory, because the question is square 3, we have to write 3 root 10 as an entire surd. Obviously 3 has to go inside the square root sign. If 3 goes into the square root sign, that becomes 3 square. Okay, 3 square times 10. The same rule, a equal to square root of a square. We are using the same rule. If I do that, this becomes 3 square times 10, and that simplifies to square root of 90. In square root of 90, no number is outside the radical sign or square root sign. So this is your answer. We do one more simple example. Okay, this question here says evaluate x if square root of x equal to 3 root 7. Okay, so technically what we have to do is the square x is inside the square root, whereas on the other side you have 3 which is outside the square root. So our job first we need to do is we have to change 3 root 7 as you have to write that as an entire surd. We have seen in the previous line square root of x equal to 3 goes inside the square root sign, that 3 becomes 3 square times 7. Okay, 3 goes inside the square root means it becomes 3 square. So 3 equal to square root of 3 square. That theory we are using. So now this becomes square root of x equal to square root of x equal to square root of 63. So because of that, x has to be equal to 63. That is your answer. So your answer for the question is x equal to 63. Oh my God, it looks so ugly.